Big Boys Neighborhood is going down, man. Ronda Rousey is in the neighborhood. UFC 170 is going down, man, on the 22nd. Make sure if you're not in Vegas, you do pick it up on pay-per-view. Now, I was talking to you about, we had Dana White in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And Dana White and I, we had one of the greatest conversations about you on air. And he was filling us in on a story. And I think this story he told off air. Where was there an incident that happened in a movie theater that you could share with us if it did happen?
Yeah, this is quickly becoming extremely infamous, the story. But I'm getting really good at telling it now, so I might as well just spit it out for you guys. Well, I went to go watch Juno.
You know, that damn movie bring the violence out of you.
I know. Yeah. I was like, teenage pregnancy, someone's going to get it.
I'm going to kill somebody.
So we went to the movie theater, and everything is totally packed, except for there's a couple seats next to each other, and these people all have their feet up on the seats. And one of the feet up on the seats was some Uggs on some girl in a miniskirt, which I already think is an affront to humanity in itself. Mm-hmm. Okay, you shouldn't be doing that. It doesn't make any sense. Eskimos don't wear skirts.
Oh, yeah, no, hello.
So we sat down, and they had to put their feet down, and they were really, really rude to us already. And they were just that group of people in the movie theater that are shouting at the screen. Jennifer, who is it? Jennifer Garden comes on. And like, ooh, I totally do her. Like it was like.
Now, how many people are there as far as like the people that you're talking about?
4 couples.
It's like,
so it's 8.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 4 guys and 4 girls. And so this girl, she never put her feet down the whole movie.
But her feet are on your seat.
She put her little Uggs on both sides of my head for the whole movie, and was like, they were being rude. She like nudged my head with her boot. Like I asked her to put them down, and she was like totally rude to me about it. Like, or like, you know, and her like trying to act tough in your little mini skirt and Uggs. So I'm like, and I looked like a girl that day. Okay, I had like a little leopard dress on. Like you wouldn't know. I had my Clark Kent thing going on, and so at the end of the movie, I was like, okay, this is a good movie. I kind of want to know what happens to the baby, and so, but I was still like kind of fuming in the back of my head, and I had it in my mind. I'm like, when the credits roll, I'm gonna take this little girl's boot off, and I'm gonna throw it, and I'm gonna tell her to get some manners. And credits rolled. Put my hand behind my head, pulled that boot off, and I chucked it across the movie theater. And I said, "You better talk to your mother about getting some manners." And so my friends were with me. My best friend Marina, who actually fights now, she was on the junior world team with me in judo, and my cousin who did karate, which is like, you know, it's something. And
you get the UFC with you.
Yeah, and so like, but I'm in the movie theater, right? And so they edge out, and my friends laugh, and they already start to leave. This group cuts me off in the aisle, so it's like the wall and the aisle, right? And I was thinking like, okay. I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this is kind of like 300, all right? I got them, like, in the canyon. It's all, like, the whole group has been narrowed down, you know? And I was like, yeah, their numbers mean nothing, you know? Like, they can't get behind me. There's seats. I'm like, all right. And so this guy's got the high ground on me, and they block my way, and they're like, you better go get her boot. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Sorry. Actually, not sorry. I'm leaving. And then I go to leave, and they push me back.
Oh, my God.
So I can't leave. And then
the guys?
Yeah, the guys blocked because they want to look cool in front of their girlfriends, right? And so I'm already thinking about like my defense in court right now. I swear to God, I'm already like, I'm very calm, like, well, I'm going to try and get past you guys, but if you stop me, I'm going to have to do something about it. And so I try to push back and go through them, and they push me away again. And as the guy's pushing me away, I grab him by the shirt with one hand. I just started punching him with the other hand. And then his friend comes behind me, grabs me behind the neck. I drop the dude that I'm punching. The guy behind my neck, I throw him over my shoulder. It's like called a ponse nagi. It's like a judo throw. And then my one friend Marina grabs one dude. You know, my cousin grabs another guy. And then while I'm still punching the one guy, what's it called? The girl with the Ugg boot starts coming. She starts trying to like mash me in the face. And my friend Marina pushes the one dude away and pushes that girl, and she goes face first into the seats.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and so I dropped the 2 guys. The girl's gone. Like, okay, and then the other girls that were watching, they just sat right back down. They were like, we're done with this. And this is how obnoxious this group was. The whole movie theater was applauding. Everyone stopped and they're like, yeah, someone did something. And I'm like, well, maybe I might have a future in this. I'm going to entertain
Did they try to press charges?
Yeah, the funny thing is, I was wearing like sandals and I lost my shoe in this, which I was like, everyone's losing shoes, you know. So I grabbed my shoe and while I'm looking for my shoe, my stupid cousin is like, you don't know who you messing with. She's judo, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, you idiots. You don't leave my calling card at the crime scene. And so we all book it. We leave. The cops call me the next day and they're literally like laughing. They're like, we got to hear this. Right, we got to hear this. We had all these guys come in. Yeah, and then they actually lied and said that I hit the chick because she went face first into the seat, so they pushed me off. They're like, they said you punched this girl. I'm like, I didn't punch girl. You know, they blocked me from leaving, which is technically legally kidnapping, and I defended myself, and I beat up her boyfriend and her friend. And his friend. And that's pretty much.
What is that car conversation like between those dudes going?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fool, you didn't have my back.
Oh my God.
Stop bringing us to the theater.
At some point, you gotta blame it on her.
Yeah.
Like, I told you to put your foot down.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I got pulled over like a year later. And I just got like my first car, and I didn't realize, you know, like the headlights. I didn't put the headlights on, and I had one drink that night. You know, I went to Cabo's. I watched some fights. It was cool. But then I was like, got pulled over for like, you know, not having my headlights on, and I had one drink. I was like, I had one drink. What am I gonna like? Are they gonna breathalyze me? What's gonna go on? And then the guy comes up to the car and strolls up, and then he's all like, he doesn't even ask for my license registration. He goes, Rhonda, get out of the car. Another cop car pulls up. All these guys are getting out. They're standing there on the curb. And I'm like, oh, my God, what's going on? And they pull me out over there, and they're like, congratulations on the Olympics. And how's that case going? Those people totally deserved it.
Dynamite.
Yeah. So they were all into it when this happened. And the whole precinct was like, I guess, like joking about these guys that came in complaining this girl beat them up. And they followed me all the way through the Olympics. They were like, that was so awesome. They totally had it coming. I'm like, oh, thank God. And don't scare me like that, please.
Damn.
You know those guys like can't watch her fights.
Oh, no. Or you know what? I would watch it and be like, see, I told y'all. That's her. That's her. Look what she's doing.
Well, that's why no wonder she beat us up.
She beat everybody's ass in here. All right, now look. Y'all stick around y'all radios, man. Ronda Rousey is in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.